Okay. I'm pretty sure this is recording. Hopefully it's recording. And well, I guess if it's not, then it can just be no commentary. Um, I was playing these no commentary, but I decided I felt like playing The Sims 2, but I just wanted to come and hang out with them again. So now they get commentary. Sparkle, sparkle, gleam, gleam. Also, hi. Hopefully you can hear me. Or maybe I really need to talk to myself. Anyways, so this is, I'm just going to move the camera around a little bit because sometimes it has its little minor errors and you want to make sure it's not going to suddenly start lagging or something. But, this is the mole household. I think he got her last name, but it's John's house. John is a pre-made sim, as is Natasha Una. They both come in this neighborhood if you have this pack, or I guess if you have the collection now that we have that. Um, and I've played with both of them a lot. I've given them different lives several times because when you have issues in this game, um, sometimes the worst case scenario is you just have to go in the files, delete that file of the town, and then get a fresh, clean file out of your main, um, out of the main project program 86 file. Which it sounds like it's a long process, but once you know what you're looking for, it's just gonna take a couple minutes. I remember last time I played, I wanted her to remember her friends. Um, Obviously, my Sims look like this, and I have some things that don't happen because I have old mods stuck in. Oh, and she got pregnant last time. But there's a lot of Sims 2 mods that are good to use, but you want to be very mindful of obviously of where you're downloading because the game is very old, and even if the mod works, you don't want to download something wrong and have something on your computer that shouldn't be there. Uh, but one thing that I always get, um, if I have to move, go away. That's my husband in the background. One thing that I always get when I have to move computers, which isn't often because I've been finding better computers lately to fit into what I'm allowed to have here. I always get my skin mods. I mean, look at her. She's so gorgeous. Um, Anyways, I don't really have very much planned. This is just a test. So either you can hear my voice right now, or this is going to be no commentary, and then next time I'll know what I'm doing. Huzzah! So last time, if you're uh, new and no commentary wasn't for you, they got married, I think, and they went on their honeymoon. Yeah. They went. I forgot what that world is called, but they went on a mountain vacation. Usually see, I'll bring back a little souvenir. I'm one of those people, it doesn't matter which game I'm playing, I still use the worlds as they're shipped for the most part when they go on vacation. I'll do the same things make me happy, whatever. I'm not that complicated. Also a trend, I constantly ignore the lifetime goals. She's all about grilled cheese, but when I play with her, She will do what I say and be grateful. Um, I've been just playing in the world, bouncing between, their friends and whatnot. So some of them have some different lives going on, but if you decide to open up the game and play, they're normal when you have them. um, and I guess I'm just testing to see if it works, and I want to make sure like there's stuff to look at if you can't hear my voice. Um, the contraries are still doing well. I spent several days trying to get Edward to get abducted by aliens. I was successful. They have an alien baby. She moved out of her sister's house, Sharon, and she lives with the Jock family, and she's trying to become Marcel's baby mama right under his wife's nose. Their daughter is dating uh, Edward's teenage son. Anything else I can think of? I haven't actually done much with the guy she was calling the Aspers, but they'll have a normal life. And then, of course, there's the Bell. That's Sharon's family. Uh, her sister, husband, and nephew. Her sister just got a store, and things are going well for them. So, I have a little bit of drama and a little bit of random, and then the normal people. I don't know any other way to play The Sims 2. Anyways, are we going to try being useful today, John? You know, take care of stuff, handle things like you're supposed to. Usually, when I play John, I'll give him the same sim wife, but I have changed it up a couple times. He's been with Natasha a few times, and he's been with a sim. I remember her face, but I don't remember her name. But his main squeeze is my sim, Christina. Now, when I first made them, it wasn't when I was a kid. It was when EA gave us the Ultimate Collection for free, and I dropped Christina in this world because when I was growing up, I couldn't afford these packs, even though my computer could run them. And then my copy of The Sims 2 got corrupted by my copy of The Sims 1, and I could no longer play either game, anyways. But Christina and him, I have played in 2 through 4. And every time they always have a good relationship, and their firstborn is always a boy. I have yet to put them together, and their firstborn is a girl. I gave him a slightly different name in The Sims 4, but still, the first of the triplets was a boy. So sometimes it's kind of weird to see him with someone else, and Natasha gets a pass. Actually, sometimes Natasha is my homewrecker. They don't make computers like this anymore. I feel old and dated. I don't think that's very fair. Tomorrow is my birthday. That's when I'm supposed to feel old and dated. You stop it. Anyway, since I'm rotating as it is, I'm not just gonna keep moving around in one household because I don't want the video to get too long. But I was kind of hoping to have that she'd have her baby, but I guess she just got in the 3rd trimester, so maybe not. I wonder if I can tempt fate if I just leave it on fast for a little bit. You have to make the video more interesting. Why are you checking if you have emails? If you want to talk to a friend, you have to talk to a friend. Oh, and this, nothing happened. When you load up the game, she is supposed to be a love interest for him, but I've never put Sharon with John, just because it's my game. Who are you going to tell me to put him with? Yeah, that's right. He got his love story with Christina just out of spite. It's all spite. Look at you all pregnant and purple. I almost said something I shouldn't have said. Okay, I'll give her a little bit more time. And if she doesn't cooperate and decides to just stay pregnant, then we'll go check out a different family. Also, I don't want her to die of hunger. I still remember when I was a kid and I didn't know that pregnant Sims could die. And I was in Pleasant View and the cheating maid had moved in. And I don't know if my game was glitched or whatever, but the daughters of the Sim that owned that house, they would not move out of the way. They just kept blocking her path so she couldn't get food. And then all of a sudden, Grim was there and she died of hunger. Huh. Those are the days. So, I don't want her to die. In fact, you can even live off grilled cheese. I don't care. Get off your butt. Do we know you? Kale. I don't think so. Okay, well, go away. We're trying to be not pregnant. Oh, I hope you can hear my voice. I'm not sure how pleasant it is to watch on speed 3. Uh, you don't need a third sandwich. I thought you did. Don't look at me like that. You disrespect. Rude. And just for that, you can clean up before you go to bed, too. And also, you can't go to bed because you have to take care of your other needs. Trifling. Straight trifling. Speed up again. I know. I don't really care, though, Natasha. And you? Gotta clean this one. And I guess use it. And clean that. And speed 3 again. Let's see here. Okay. I did actually check the time before I started recording this time, so I know it's not that long yet. But, we don't want to just sit here and wait for her to have the baby the whole time, right? Right. Here we go. Wait, no. You know what? You did that out of spite. Well, you can just stay pregnant and think about it, Missy. We're going to another household. Oh, wait. There's something that I think they fixed, but I'm paranoid. So, there was used to be a big corruption where you couldn't move. Huh? There used to be a big corruption where you couldn't, move households or like save and exit if someone was calling on the phone or if someone was passing by. I don't know why, but that was something that could happen. And ever since I heard about it, I always make sure that no one's passing by or calling on the phone before I save and exit. And it's possible that it was fixed and it's just like an afterthought, but just to be careful, I mean, it doesn't matter how much you like any of these games, or actually it doesn't matter if what game you like at all. If something is avoidable, then you just do that thing. Some. Uh, I guess we could check on the contraries with the little baboo. Okay. Obviously, I've given them some makeovers. And this is Lex Luthor, because he's bald. Bald. Does he need something? I don't know. Aside from the fact that he needs to grow up. Also, I have a mod that lengthens their life. So I'm not really in a rush to do anything. That right there. I think I can take it out of my mods folder, but I just leave it in. It doesn't reset anything. I thought it did, but it does not. Okay, so I also have a modded bottle, but that's usually for take the baby and take care of your child. Honestly, I don't care which game you prefer. All Sims are stupid. He doesn't want to take care of the kids. What does he know about birthing babies? Absolutely nothing. He's a good boy. That needs to go do his homework. Oh, that's another mod, this desk. Because it's so easy to lose the homework. Sometimes I get fed up with them, though, because they don't like to do as they're told if they're not feeling happy. And it's like, I don't care if you're happy. You're going to do your homework. Because I want you to. You hear me? Don't give me that look. Brat. I think his mom was trying to get pregnant. Or is pregnant. I don't know. That's Opal. Should we know you? Jason. I think he's technically a townie, so everybody has him. He just looks like this in my game. What? Who are you looking at? Go away. Go away, you. Actually, this is how I speak to my Sims. Ew, you gross pig. At least in The Sims 2. Well, I hope, whether you can hear me or not, that you're having a good time, because I'm having a good time. I just wanted to share my content. I do it on the forums when I remember to, because I prefer the older forums. The new ones are the new ones. We'll say that. Excuse me. I should have got some coffee before I started filming. That I absolutely hate it. And when they do that, let me see if I can remember it on the fly. Testing cheats enabled. Wait, no, that's wrong. Blah, blah, blah. I can type. What is it? Bull prop. Testing cheats enabled. True? No. Or wait. Bull prop. Testing cheats enabled. True. Let me see if that worked. Yeah, it worked. So I will make them all happy. Just to force them to get back together. Get themselves together when they're being difficult. Especially when I'm in my bigger households and they have more kids. And then just type it again. Testing cheats. Enabled false. Did I do it right? Yeah. Okay. Do your homework. Oh, yes, yes, you are in the mood to do it. Because I just cheated your. Oops. Assigned to Rick. I just assigned you a better mood, so you are going to do it. Or I'm gonna put your girlfriend in a pool with no ladder. Uh huh. That's what I thought. Heh heh heh. Anyways, what was I saying? Well, I wasn't just saying, but uh, oh no, where is it? Does it not work anymore? Oh, there it is. So usually I have this, and you just leave it on the floor wherever you put the baby. So that if your Sims are being difficult, the baby can always be fed. But I mean, it only works for toddlers. So the babies need some help. But I think if you sit it down, the adults will use it. I just never tried. And this is for retail stores, but I haven't really tested to see if it works. I get a lot of I've gotten a lot of my stuff from Simlogical. That site at the moment is still good, but if you're unsure about having issues because it's so old, you could always go in and download them and then have them set aside because we know how sites are when they get abandoned and there's no one making sure they're safe. And I'm so bitter. I used to be able to come in here and click this button, and there was a mod. They were marked as appliances, but it was all food that you just bought right from there. But first they stopped working, and then they were working again, and then uh, the site went down that they were on. So even if it's up right now, I'm not even sure if they're still safe to download. But I had so many, so very many. Well, that part's gonna be awkward if you can't hear me, but you know, finish your homework. Your night could go a lot better if you would stop whining. There. That's so complicated. Jeez. Get off my lawn. Honestly. Ah, Opal. Who are you trying to bother with that? Your husband? Your husband wants to sleep. Or he's just sitting there. Alright, well, you can humor your wife, but I think she wants a baby. Like her own baby. You're the one who had Lex. Mm, you live in a house. Also, I'm not going to pretend I know how to decorate in any of the games, but I think I'm at my worst at Sims 2. Some of this decoration is exactly how the house comes, but I've changed a couple of things. What are you trying to say? Do you want to work out? Usually, they're obsessed with that, and I don't have to tell them to do anything. And you, I guess you can call. Or does he have a cell phone? No, in this game you have to go buy it. Oh yeah, I forgot. Wow, look at that old phone. um, he does have a cell phone, so he can just click off. He should be able to just call. Oh, yeah, there it is. Now, in this one, the teens can go to college, but I don't really care that much about college in The Sims 2. Usually, when I play it, I just I'll lock them in the house, I'll make them do their homework and whatnot, and ignore the outside world, and then cheat up their needs to make sure they get all the schooling in that they need, which can be really helpful, but it's also boring. But Sims 2 are just so fragile. I don't argue about how fat those pants made her jeans look. I know what I said. See, I just censored myself. Hopefully, you can hear me. My throat's kind of dry. I don't think I'm very loud. Actually, maybe it's handy if you can't hear me. I might have issues. Random strays ruining my garden. Well, I guess if you're done with your call, I need to see that they're still on my lot. I hate it when the strays are here because they're just in the way. Go away. Ugh. I don't want to have any issues. And I don't know why he's tending to his garden in the snow, but whatever. It doesn't really matter, but they had two because I couldn't remember which one you needed to use to get to the aliens. Okay, make sure he's not ringing. Oh, he has the baby. Okay. There's no answer. Does he have an answer on him? No. Okay. We're gonna go ahead and switch. One more time. Yeah, fine. Okay, now it might be getting a little bit long. Oh, maybe you don't mind. I don't know. Okay, now to the bells. Jock. Now the aspers. I wonder what happened. Maybe. Oh, that's right. I played for a little bit, and his wife was getting on my nerves, so I put her in a box. And his father in law, I think? Yeah, in the box, both of you. So now he's a single dad, and he needs some. Maybe Sharon should be with him. And look at how cute he is. And his baby girl. Look at her. She's a little doll. I think they are no longer phased. Yes. There. I put a room over here. Usually when I play this family, I start destroying this section. Because I don't understand why the house is made this way. Why are you like this, EA? Was it Maxis Games? I don't remember. Is the baby hungry? Oh, darn that answer. She seems to be fine. We're gonna get her one of those bottles. I know it has. Uh, I haven't played them much at all.
Mhm.
Oh, it's like
Mm.
from his side of the conversation.
Et plaisir. Et voilà. Et voilà. Ça. Mm.
Are you
Mhm.
potty trained?
Ah.
She isn't. Where are you going? She's on a quest. She's off to see the wizard. The wizard is this box. Yeah, toddlers were actually quite large in The Sims 2. Sometimes I forget, which is funny because my Sims always have lots of babies. You're gonna get married one day and have lots of kids. Unless I forget about you. In which case, you should live your best life now. Yeah, that's a good Sims philosophy, I guess. Are you done talking to Natasha?
Bravo. Mais le potele.
But don't forget, she's taken.
Hmm?
Even though I left her
Original?
pregnant
Ah,
because she
volley
agitated me.
binabalada.
Actually, you could take the time to potty train her. I think in The Sims 2, you can only potty train them if they actually have to use the bathroom. Which is
Okay.
fine, I guess,
Problem.
but it slows it down. And I don't always teach them their
Ooh,
skills.
blah
Like, they'll
blah
be
blah.
fine.
Hmm? Uko
It just
plinala.
depends on what you
Mhm.
want to do. I
Uko
like
plinile.
options.
Sit down.
Yeah, she's really tall. Or, I guess they're kind of tall now in The Sims 4 after the
Hmm.
edits and they added infants.
Eh. Nevram. Dun, 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 dun.
Such a good girl. Um, Go play with something and get out of your father's way.
Ew. Oh,
I feel like you need to meet somebody. When is she a kid? Oh, 5 days. Maybe we'll hang out with them in the next episode and see about him actually having a life. Okay, I should probably cut it here. Unless something's being difficult. I don't think so. Obviously, she can't answer it. Make sure we save. Mm. So, anyways, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Like and subscribe if you feel so moved to, and I'll see you in a different random video. Bye.